From the vesting sacristy, where Father Ben was changing out of his ceremonial robes, the sounds of the Oktoberfest began to drift in. There were the happy shouts of fear from the rides below, and snatches of laughter from the adults above. This was going to be a good day. Friday night, 11 people chose to ride Uber home, and last night, the big party night, 35 people got home safely. 27 of them also got a return ride to church this morning. This was even better than having the youth drive their cars back for them. No liability, and higher mass attendance. Beautiful. The kids' games were mostly successful. Both the children and youth seemed to be having a good time. Thank God one father had been checking on his daughter's booth. The Go Fish booth had strung all the electrical cords into one outlet. He smelled the insulation burning before a fire broke out. Next year, if the youth group still wanted to run the booths, the kids area would need more electricity run. The wine garden/quiet area was his greatest success. It was standing room only from 8:30 until the festival closed down at midnight. Most of the people in the garden were over 60. They enjoyed being able to hear all the bands without getting their eardrums blown out. The only complaints he heard were for more tables, more comfortable seats, and more food. The MOP's group had to make 2 extra runs to the Kroger liquor store, and were down to only pretzels to feed their patrons by 10 o'clock. Next year they could buy the big wheels of cheese and cases of fruit. Maybe they could station some of the youth as runners to pick up food from the booths near the music and bring it back to the garden. Include a 10% tip, and the teens would even get paid for their work. Today's only tasks were with the middle-aged games, the dodgeball arena, and the Super Smash Bros. Tournament. Ben was playing the opening round of the tournament at 1:30, and had been challenged to a game of dodgeball at 3. It wouldn't be a problem to keep both commitments. He was not very good at Super Smash Bros. If it had been Guitar Hero Battle Mode, he might have made it a few rounds, but that seemed to be a bit self-serving. Maybe he learned something today, and would finally be able to beat Joy. When her board game nights turned into video game nights, he was usually a spectator. Parish life didn't leave as much time for practice as he liked. He checked the safe, straightened out the hanging garments, put the stray books and papers away, and set off. If he was going to die gloriously this afternoon, he might as well leave a clean room behind him. Ben wandered the festival searching for sustenance. Though he had grown up in northern Kentucky, his family ate spicy fish dishes and rice, not sausages and sauerkraut. He looked around. Surely there must be someone who could guide him in the world of Limburger sandwiches and Geta. Over near the Slide the Beer, he saw Elizabeth Rose. She might know what he should eat. As he approached, Ben noticed that Elizabeth was talking to someone, a lady in a suit, at the festival. In this heat, she would melt. Would it be wrong to interrupt them? He felt a hand touch his back. Father Ben! I wanted to thank you for letting us have the booths this year. It has been so much fun. Miss Anne from the money room said we have quadrupled what we made last year, and today is family day, so we'll make even more. It was Emily, of the nearly burned fish pond booth. She was almost glowing with happiness. Clearly, there was no lesson learned there. Maybe you'll get to pick out the outing this year. Where would you like to go? I'd like to go to Camp Joy. They have the best climbing routes. Jeremy worked there last year, and it sounds great. I like Camp Burns, but most people want to go somewhere far away. Good luck. Now, could you please help me? I'm about to go up and get pummeled in dodgeball, and I need to eat. What are all these things?